The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Back into it and back at it. You've got it, The Local Show with Tom and Steve, making your autumn all that much more bright.
You know, Tom, I've become better at something.
Have you? What's that? Walking?
No, that's not it. Not slurping my coffee into the microphone.
Oh, very good.
Because I know you used to think I did that just to bug you.
Yeah.
And I wish I had that much foresight. but I didn't. It was just...
no, I think you're just oblivious.
That is the right word. I was oblivious, but now I've enlightened, Tom.
Very good. I'm glad that you're enlightened. But you're oblivious to everything.
That's fair.
And you know what? Oblivious is bliss in some people's lives.
Yeah.
Say, Jeff Rogers is here. I'm so happy to have him back. He's the owner of the Angry Smokehouse and the Angry Garlic.
I'm just happy because he brought food.
Well, yeah, he brought a little
Come on.
So if you're on YouTube.
You were talking smack a minute ago, and he walks in with food. You're like, oh, Jeff, my friend.
No. If you're on the YouTube, you can see it. We have different camera angles here, you know. So
is that a spicy meatball or no?
Well, no, not really.
Garlic.
Spicy.
Lots of garlic.
Lots of garlic. So, Jeff, how are you, buddy?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
For those people who don't know, I'm doing okay. For those people who don't know, what is your story? What's your backstory before you started these restaurants here?
32 years in the industry. I started when I was 16 years old as a busboy / dishwasher / cigarette picker-upper in the parking lot for Drumlin's Country Club.
Oh, no kidding, for Drumlin's. Yeah. That's a great,
16.
We've had.
So you're working for Leon and Angie?
Leon Zorro.
Right.
Yeah.
I know Leon
Zorro.
Right.
Leon, yes. And Angie was up there?
Yes.
She was banquet manager, yeah.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, and then I got
She was 100 then.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I got thrown into the fire one day there. Literally, they were down a fry cook and down a grill cook, and it was a Friday, of course.
Oh, yeah,
and
of course.
I thought I was done with my shift around 6 o'clock, picking up cigarette butts, and I definitely was not. I got thrown in the grill and fryer on a Friday night.
And you said, I like this.
I love it.
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah.
And you started doing that, and then what was the next step?
Next step from there was Clark's Ale House, actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
The taste buds are rejoicing.
I lied on my application, said I was 18. I was actually only 17.
Wow.
And they hired me. And then I used to do the roast beef sandwiches there, and eventually they trained me to bartend.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, the old Clark's Ale House.
Oh, yeah.
With the ring game on the wall.
Yeah, 100%.
The roast beef sandwich and the turkey that no one ever ate because everybody got roast beef. Little horseradish.
Oh, little horseradish.
Cold beer. Oh, my gosh.
The cheese platter.
Yes.
So good.
Excellent.
That was it. That's the menu. You're
That
done.
was it.
Chips.
So when did you decide to do the Angry Garlic? Because that was the first restaurant.
Well, actually, the first restaurant I took over an old building. Rafferty's used to be.
Oh,
in
I
it.
remember that. Yeah.
So that was my first, our first restaurant. Actually, I changed it into an 80s and 90s restaurant / club called the Burgundy Lounge.
Okay.
And then that was open for a few years, and someone really, really liked the concept, and they wanted to buy it, so I sold it.
Okay.
And then 6.5 years ago, Angry Garlic opened up.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But after that, I went to Empire Brewing Company. I reopened that for Dave Ketelowski and that whole crew. I opened up a French restaurant called L'Adore for my,
you remember
my very
L'Adore.
good friend Jan. You know,
Is that the one by City Hall?
Yes.
Okay.
Right
Yeah,
across the
that
street
was
from him.
very high end.
Yeah, that's what they didn't let me in, Tom.
Very French. Yes. No.
But yeah, I was part of an opening team of a lot of restaurants and bars. So
Gotcha.
I'm very blessed.
So yeah, and then you started Angry Garlic, and that just huge. It took off. You know, I don't want to say you don't need any marketing at all, but just the word of mouth has been fantastic for you, and then that carried right over to the Angry Smokehouse. So tell us about a little bit about the journey in starting Angry Garlic and how it became so popular.
The building is 1856, so revamping that particular space to be a somewhat more modern and have modern restaurant equipment in there was extremely challenging because everything was old in the building, and I don't own that building, at least the space.
Right.
So that was really, really challenging. Eventually, we were able to open the doors. I spent every penny I had.
Goodness gracious.
Because as you know, construction costs and
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So what year was this?
This was 6.5 years ago. We opened in we opened in 2018.
Okay, a couple years before COVID.
Yeah, yeah. So I got 2 good years before COVID. Exactly.
Okay.
And then we opened the doors, and because it was a different concept for Central New York,
yes,
a garlic-based restaurant. Thank God, from day one, it just exploded. And never slowed down.
That's wonderful. Yeah, it's a case of having a really, really great product and putting it out there to the consumers. And it just goes to show you that sometimes when you're excellent at what you do, people recognize it and they patronize the place.
No, it's true. So you have quite a crowd out there. I know you're not doing it now, the Sunday brunch. You had a line so you're in Beeville that went all the way to like North Syracuse.
It was crazy.
Right?
It was crazy. But the Sunday, the brunch was short-lived. Unfortunately, it didn't take off the way I thought it was going to. But the Sunday blues lunch that I'm still doing with the live blues from 12 to 3 on Sundays, it's still crazy. And there's still a line. Yeah,
okay. Yeah. So you have different bands every week, or how's it work?
Fridays and Saturdays, I do live entertainment, mostly blues and Southern rock. Mm-hmm. And then Sundays, I do a blues lunch.
Is that at the Garlic or
that's at the Smokehouse?
Oh, at the Smokehouse.
The Garlic, I just do Saturday nights. I do live music.
Did you sink the boat yet? What's the deal with the boat? That season's over, right?
Angry Waters. That season's over. It was extremely successful, thank God. And it was a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie. I always wanted an office on the water, and I got to enjoy it a few weekends this summer.
So do you ever sleep?
1 a.m. to 6 a.m. Yeah.
I'm surprised we got them out this weekend because there's big doings all over the place, aside from the Parade of Homes just up the road and all that. You got something big going on this whole weekend.
Taste of Beeville's this Saturday.
Taste of Beeville, yeah. So, today you can get over there to the Taste of Beeville. I was coming over to the Smokehouse, Steve. You don't know this because I don't like to let Steve know my plans because he might decide he wants to
just show up
on. Yeah. But my other good friend, Greg, and his wife.
Only friend.
We were going to go. All right. Well, I got to admit it. There's one. But we were going to go over to the parade and then go over to the Angry Smokehouse. And then I found out that the Taste of Beeville was going on as well. So now I'm torn. I don't know where to go.
And Onondaga Grove this weekend, too.
Oh, yeah, right. Of course, you can go visit farms.
So, yeah, lots of things to do.
Yeah, and it's the home show at Baldwinsville High School. It's getting crazy.
Saw there's something called the WEP Fest or something. There's a sewage treatment plant has an open house.
No kidding.
Anybody going? No lie.
I don't know that I like that.
No lie. I saw that and I'm like, well, I'll pass.
Let's go from sewage to menu items.
Okay,
so menu items. What are we eating here? I know that people on YouTube can see the albino, what do you call this?
Artichoke. Long stem artichokes.
So those are rare, aren't they?
Yeah, not a lot of restaurants serve them. When I get them for California.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
So good.
When I can't get them in California, believe it or not, I have to get them from Romania.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I've been there.
You have?
I have, yes.
I've never had someone say that.
Yeah, I've been there. I was there about 4 years ago. Yep.
Oh, my God.
Well, with these things, you can eat the whole artichoke.
Yeah, you eat the entire artichoke.
Oh.
Yep. We slice them in half, and they're marinating in oil.
Is there garlic in there?
Oh,
do you make your desserts with garlic?
Yes.
Everything has garlic.
Every single
Is that
dish.
Sometimes really like you're pushing it to put garlic in there because you just have to, or does it really add something to it?
It really adds. It adds everything. It does. It adds everything to every single dish. It's so fantastic.
I highly recommend the artichokes, and they're very healthy.
Oh, they're so good. So if you're hungry, drive to Beeville. Right, Angry Garlic.
Yes, sir.
Angry Smokehouse, and we didn't talk about. I know you hit the smoker. When you start talking smoker, your eyes spin counterclockwise. You get very excited about that.
I do.
The food is great, and the culture, and so many people just. Anytime anybody mentions like, oh, that place is great. So you can go to the website Angry Smokehouse or theangrygarlic.com. And, go eat some food.
Right.
Tom.
All right. Great. And you're a great person. Just let me say
Talking
that.
to me?
No.
Oh.
But everybody says that about you. So
I'm very blessed.
Thank you for being who you are.